coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the best what we do, what we know. So let's go. Next up, the NFL schedule, the NFL games. I know y'all watched the games. I'm glad. I know a lot of y'all's happy out there. With the games that went on, the Patriots beat the Bengals 26 to 20. The Patriots look good. They look good. They're back. Couple of rough years they went through, but after that, man, right back. New head coach. Couple of rough years, right back. Got a QB, couple of linemen, running back, couple of receivers, and they're there. And that's what drafts do for you. The Giants, last place in the NFC East, played the Detroit Lions, and they looked good. They looked good while they was doing it. The Lions took them to overtime with Jameis Winston at quarterback. The Giants got some good players on there. We know the Detroit Lions do. But their time is closing because the talent pool is definitely catching up to them. Goes to show that when you go to overtime with a team like that. The Vikings and the Packers. JJ McCarthy, man, horrible. Bad. That was a horrible game. It just was. You got all the weapons he got on that offense, and he can't get rolling, regardless of the pressure or not. Like, I don't think he got it. I'm sorry, I don't think McCarthy got it. If he does, and I take bite the bullet on that, but I got to be honest, I don't think JJ McCarthy got it. I just don't. I'm not a fan of what he's doing. Sam Darnold, they let him go. That team looked unstoppable last year with Darnold at quarterback. And now they look very pedestrian, very bad. Not good at all. Kind of look like a middle of the pack team like us, which is not good. Okay, then you look at the Seahawks beating the Titans. I thought, look, that 1-10 team, man, and the Titans, I think, I don't know what they're missing. Is it coaching or what? But Cam Ward got sacked today. He didn't turn the ball over, threw the ball a lot, had over 250 passing yards in the game. But not a lot. It's not like he was world beating and throwing the ball deep on a lot of the plays neither. But that's pretty much what the league is. Take the check down, the smart plays, and take care of the ball. And that's what games look like. Give your defense a chance to win. I think they had a good game plan. The Colts probably should have beat the Chiefs today, but the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes doing what he does. The team come together, good teams, and they win games. They find ways to win games. And that's what they did. The Ravens pulled together today. Wind up beating in a tough bout against the Jets. They pulled that off. They definitely pulled that off. But I wanted to talk about the Browns. And not the Browns, but Shedeur Sanders, right? Being in our division, and what he was able to put together today on his first start with Cleveland. Right? Shedeur, he looked like what he was supposed to look like today. You know what I'm saying? Probably should have took care of the ball a little bit better than what he did. I know he learned a lot. Missed some throws on his receivers. Didn't get some help from his receivers at times. Um, but all in all, and that was against a bad Raiders team. Let's call it what it is. It's a horrible Raiders team. So I didn't really think Shedeur could win or lose today. There was no win for him, regardless with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless with anybody, because if he came out and did good, it was the Raiders that he played, and you know what I'm saying. And it's the bad Raiders team, but that's the truth. The truth is he did what he was supposed to do to that team today. He completed the task. So therefore, I think it's only fair and right to say that Shedeur Sanders did what he was supposed to do today with the Raiders. So for that, you got to give him his just due. You got to give him his props and say he played a good game, because I don't think his average was less or low. I don't think he had like a 5-yard average. Shedeur threw for over 200. I think he averaged like 10 yards a throw, something like that. And then he had a touchdown and he had a pick. The pick was on him. Stared his receiver down. Kind of, I don't think he should have threw that ball, but if he can get it back, I'm pretty sure he would have made a different decision. He was 11 for 20 in that game. Missed 9. And didn't have a bad rating. Now, but he looked like what I think Shedeur could be in the NFL, and that's a good, serviceable quarterback. A guy, you know what I mean? I was shocked he made that throw, tried to force that ball into Judy myself when I seen it, because I didn't take him to be that. Like, I thought that he can be a good, serviceable quarterback in the NFL. Now in the NFL, I think they got it. I think they got it right with him, man. Because he came in and he ad-libbed the play to Isaiah Bond, but that's what he does, and that's what he's good at. He's good at taking a broken play, taking lemons and making lemonade out of it. That's what Shedeur is good at. He's done that in college. And I think sometimes when he can get into the flow of his offense, he can do that a couple of times a game. And he has good accuracy. And not everybody possesses that. But that's not something that is evaluated by the NFL. But there's a lot of people out here like us that knew that's what he does. He's going to go outside the pocket after the play breakdown, send his receiver deep, or see them streak it and hit him in stride and drop a dime on them. That's what he does. And I think he could have done that a couple more times had he had a couple seconds back there. But all in all, I think you got to give it to him, because you can't sit here and say it's the Raiders. This is a professional game. Still had Max Crosby on the other side coming at him and trying to get in his face. And he made the Browns look good. Now the question is, did that Browns team look better with Shedeur at quarterback than with Dylan Gabriel? I have to say yes. And here's why I'm saying yes to that. Because it wasn't all stats, but it has to do with football, and we're talking the game of football. I don't know what Stefanski may think. There may be some on some of those throws. Was he supposed to go there? Was he supposed to make the pass earlier? Did he complete the assignment he was supposed to complete? I don't know. We don't know. But what we do know is that he threw a touchdown to Isaiah Bond. We do know that he threw the ball to a couple of guys throughout the game. He made 11 completions, right? Jerry got one to Jerry Jeudy, was a deep ball, right? But he had 3 targets in the game. And you want him to try to get all 3 of those. Isaiah Bond had 2 targets, hit both of those. He got a good connection with Isaiah Bond for sure. That's his guy. And the Browns and we knew that Isaiah Bond can definitely be a stud at receiver. So the Browns definitely, to see that. I'm sure a lot of Browns fans was happy to see that. Harold Fenton Jr. had 6 targets, got 4 to him. He averaged 10 yards per catch. He got 40 yards. I think the chemistry of the team overall, the way you seen Deshaun Watson on the sideline with the iPad, Shedeur talking to him when he went to the sideline, him talking to his guys. Immediately, him and Jeudy didn't connect, and he sat on the bench and went right to Jeudy like, let's get this right. Where do you like your ball on that particular route? When this is like, if you got a man, if they sit in a shell coverage, you got one underneath and went over top. What, you know what I mean? Are you going to break left? If you know what I'm saying, if this is happening, whatever, like just getting down those little things. I don't know exactly what the conversation was, but I'm pretty sure it's about football, about option routes, about, you know what I mean? Whatever it was about. I didn't see that too much with Gabriel. And maybe I'm tripping. Like maybe I'm tripping. The team just they had a different vibe going on out there. Even looking at Myles Garrett in the face, like, and just looking at Myles Garrett, like maybe he was happy he was getting close to the sack record, but the guys was just balling, playing hard. Quinshawn gonna run hard regardless. Dylan Sampson came in the game, played hard, played phenomenal. You ask me. Then he took a screen pass to the house. To the house. I mean, yeah, and we ain't gonna play that. If you take that screen pass out of it, he's under 200 yards. I ain't playing that, no, because he did what he did. But that offense seems to like his energy. That offense seems to like his command. He's trying to get down know his teammates, to know everything. And I think this experience, regardless of his antics and how people feel about Shedeur's antics off the field or whatever, I think that this was a humbling experience for Shedeur. Being last on the depth chart now, knowing if you ever was going to start an NFL game, it taught him how to be that guy, the guy behind on the depth chart, and how does it feel? Because Cedric Tillman got in on the action, but he tried to hit Cedric Tillman three times. He only caught it once. Malachi Corley caught the ball. Jerry Jeudy got a pass. Harold Fanning got a pass. Isaiah Bond got a pass. Dylan Sampson got a pass. He's spreading the ball around to his guys like he was looking at the field. He was searching. He managed the game well. And you can't ask for too much of that. That's all he got to do with this Browns defense, is manage the game well and be able to push the ball. And I think he can do that. Now, did his average get help with them taking it to the house? Absolutely. Absolutely it did. But he can complete passes over 10 yards. He can do that. He got a good mid-range ball. Now, so therefore he did what he did with the Raiders. He did what he was supposed to do. So big up to Shedeur Sanders, man. for real. And I do think that that the team responded better all the way around. We'll see what he do next week. I think he earned another week for us to get the look at him and to say, did Shedeur Sanders look good? Now, you know what I'm saying? Will he look good enough better than Dylan Gabriel? You got to give him another game, right? I think at this point, it's fair to give him another game. To say we got to look at Shedeur again. We can't just, you know what I'm saying, just chalk it up. We got to be able to look at Shedeur again in another game. You know what I mean? Because of how he performed today and how the team responded to him. Now they got San Francisco. They're playing really good ball. And they got them at home. And then they got the Tennessee Titans at home, but then they go to Chicago. So he can lock down. He has a chance to lock down the start quarterback position. San Francisco, that's not a breeze. Although they do have the San Francisco's number, they got the right team to combat San Fran. Remember they beat them, wasn't it last year or the year before? They beat San Fran. People were shocked. I wasn't, but because I took the Browns, they got the team to do that. So yeah, I think he did good, man. I think he did good. Now, I don't know if you can compare it to. I think it's comparable to Gabriel's when he played us, because he threw for over 200 in that game. And I will say that we're a good defense. I would say that. So I was impressed with Gabriel doing that. So he got a couple more games to do it. But the way that the team responded, I'm going to stand on that. It was a different energy out there for them guys. I didn't even watch any press conferences yet or anything while I'm making this video. So this is a genuine response to Shedeur Sanders' first start and how he looked out there. But y'all know how I give it up, man. That's all I got for y'all. I always tell y'all, pray for each other, pray for yourselves, pray for me. I'm always praying for y'all, man.